My heart is broken. Damiani promises me Metroid Prime. Promised you as well. I've heard it's a good game.
It is actually one of the greats.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait another day to play Metroid Prime because we have shoots to do. We got a group stream coming up tonight. But it is the stream team. It's my first scheduled time on stream team.
Really?
Yeah, I've snuck in on stream teams before. This is my first time actually being on the docket.
This is my second time. You know what? The first time I played Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike.
I love how many Star Wars games we played.
Yeah.
We did Racer when I popped in.
Really?
Yeah, episode 1
Oh,
Racer.
man, I've been wanting to... I was actually telling Brad I want to play episode 1 Racer again.
It's legit. And so we can't get that going, but we were setting up the Wii U to try to download it on, and then Damiani says, okay, I can't, I wanted to get this other thing up and running, I can't do it, we should stream before we run out of time. Pops up his menu on the Wii U and says, take your pick, and my eyes immediately go to Punch-Out, immediately.
Those are good eyes.
And I mentioned that Punch-Out, of course, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, as it was known back in the day, I think it was my first NES game ever. It was the first time I ever played the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was my first video game ever because I played the Atari. I played, I keep forgetting the name of it. The jungle jumping on crocodiles.
Pitfall.
That was my first video game ever, my first home console game. But I remember my brother's friend brought over an NES and was like, dude, you gotta play this Punch-Out game. And I was like, can I play a little bit? And they were like, sure. And I was legit furious how bad I was. I was
that's a rough game to have.
I'm like, I thought games were fun. I thought games were just like, come on, you could get somewhere, but I can't even. But it was
can exercise those demons today.
I know. So over the years, I have gone back and played, but I've never beat Punch-Out. I get to it's Sandman and then Macho Man, right? I've gotten to Macho Man.
It's Mr. Dream.
Mr. Dream.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Dream's now the N one.
Yeah.
Because it's Sandman, Super Macho Man, and then Tyson, which is now Mr. Dream. But I would get to them, but we'll see. I don't know if setting it up that way. I'm just leading myself for an embarrassment.
Terrible.
Now.
No,
Punch-Out.
you'll do
I'm
it.
excited to see someone good at Punch-Out. You can unplug it now, I believe.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
My first video game ever was Mega Man 2, that I remember. Mega Man 2 and Mario Brothers.
Uh-oh, we're locked in. It's a
Wait.
thing. It's a thing where when you
Oh no.
when you sunk the controller, the analog stick was moved up.
Let go of everything for a second. Flip it upside down. Hit the red button. Wait a sec.
Can we play Netflix? I wish we could. I wish we could just
Go ahead.
Cool.
You move around.
watch
and stuff.
something on
You should be
Netflix
good
together.
Oh yeah.
now. Good? Alright. Yeah,
Punch-Out featuring
bad
Mr.
Nintendo
Dream.
tech.
Because Mr. Dream's in all those other games too.
No, we'll play Netflix.
I would love to play Netflix. That'd be great.
When will Mr. Dream rise?
Last Jedi. Let's do it right now. Come on. Let's do it.
Let me know how the.
Let's do it.
Watching Last
Let's air it.
Jedi chat would be a bloodbath. It would be a hilarious bloodbath, but it would be a bloodbath.
Oh, it doesn't do the punch. Oh.
We gotta hear.
So we know how to
we
game
gotta
on
hear
this
the
chat.
music.
Oh yeah. Changer.
The training montage music is the best.
Nice.
This is a story of true victory, but the road is long.
You think the people composing these songs knew they were making these great songs?
No, man.
Today people would be like, these are really good songs.
No, man. The people who made Castlevania just moved on.
Or do you
They
think
made
they-
Castlevania and then were just like, all right, next game.
Like, do you think they're like, man, the technological limitations on these devices, people are gonna think it sounds like trash, and then people are like, no, this is really good.
There it is. Oh, now you got to start it.
It's interesting when you watch interviews. It is that sense a lot of times where it's like, yeah, it was just a job. Like, we had no idea it was going to keep coming up.
Crowd, man. I would just stare at that crowd. Like, look at all those people. You can see that guy as a camera.
Jones, I really like how much you appreciate scaling games.
Oh, yeah. I like how you mentioned the crowd in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
The way they use the crowd in the music in the gyms it was really impressive.
Come on, baby.
When I first played Punch-Out, doing
Oops.
the Star Punch was weird to me because just like hitting that button on the NES controller was not during the actual game was weird. I don't know why.
It's weird to me, Ben, that I loved this game so much growing up, and then like never got into fighting games.
Yeah.
Like addictively, you know, like really, really seriously. Like by the time it got to Street Fighter, I was just like, this whole like timing thing, I'm just not too stressful.
So I see some of the front row people.
Yeah.
It looks like this was their arm out. I think it's what it's supposed to be, but to me they always look like cats. Like the
Oh no! Now I'm trying to look at the cats.
yeah, like the lower row, about a third away in from the right.
I see.
That looks like a cat.
I didn't see it initially.
but it's a
yeah,
person with like their
the third
arm
from the right.
bumped.
It kind of looks like a cat.
It looks like a cat.
yeah. Okay, I get it. That's a packed house. These men. So what is
have we done?
Oh,
Save
Have we
it.
done
Sorry,
a
that was
Street
my
Fighter 2
bad.
stream?
Stream? We streamed it playing it during the SNES Classic launch, but we haven't done anything else with any of the other versions either.
Have we done a Violent Ken stream?
Is Violent Ken gonna be in Street Fighter 6? You see the Capcom Pro Tour update? That now people think they know when Street Fighter 6 is coming out?
No, I didn't see that.
So-
Did you see female Seth?
Yes, I did see female Seth.
I saw female Seth actually.
So is it?
I was wondering what was going on there.
Is it just one of the costumes, or is it gonna be like the default style?
So I believe
like default.
I believe I'm not sure. I believe female Seth is default, but you can switch it to
Oh,
regular
yeah, I got him.
SF4 style Seth.
Yep.
Because I know they do like the skins and stuff, so I didn't pay attention to when they do like the little panels and they say like story mode, blah, blah, like which
Yeah.
version of the costume. I wasn't fully paying attention. I was just so blown away that like they had female Seth. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So 2020 next year, Capcom Cup will be in Paris. They made that announcement, but they updated the website and they talked about the Pro Tour will be coming back in 2021 as well. However, there's a rule amendment. The winner of next year's Capcom Cup will not be automatically entered into next year. Will not automatically
Because it'll be a
qualify.
new
And
game.
the last time they did that was Street Fighter 4's
It'll
last
be a
year,
new
going into
game.
Street Fighter 5. So now people are convinced that 2021 we're getting Street Fighter 6.
That's
Next
Nash.
gen Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 6. Just put Makoto in the default roster.
Yeah, who are some characters that didn't make the cut at all this time that should come back?
Makoto is a big one. Q is one that a lot of people want. Dudley would be cool.
Dudley.
I think that's the thing that's going to be frustrating about Street Fighter 6, and like that roster is going to be really tricky because with Street Fighter 5, it took years to just very slowly expand the roster and get in a lot of fan favorites, and now all of a sudden it's like, okay, now we're going to cut that roster way down for a brand new game.
I'm trying to think
There
of
it
like
is.
what would be the good default size. to
Sea
start
Viper,
with.
yeah.
32.
That was something
24?
that Tekken did that was really good because Tekken 7 was in arcades for a while, and then you had the Fated Retribution update, and then it came out on consoles. And so by the time it came out on consoles, it had a really sizable roster.
Yeah, Yin and Yang.
I feel like this guy's easier than Glass Joe. Glass Joe takes forever to attack, and this
Jones
guy's like
is
so
destroying
aggressive.
this right now.
I did not
Dude,
destroy
Jones,
Glass
we're
Joe.
just like talking about Street Fighter, and you're just like,
I think I need
fuck
that.
you guys, I'm looking.
I think the more you focus on my playing, I
Yeah.
think you're gonna get in my head. Title bout. Cutscene coming up. Cutscene.
Oh yeah.
NES cutscenes, baby.
You got this.
Not just for Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, dude, we are gonna celebrate the training cutscene when that comes up.
The rematch later on. So epic. The eyebrows.
Just how big everyone is compared to you.
I know.
It's hilarious.
And I remember like noticing that as a kid. I was like, wait, what's going on?
It's like it's Super Punch Out. They get the proportions right.
I want.
I just legit thought he was a kid. It's like, yeah, I'm a kid beating up all these guys. He's
He's
called
a
Little Mac.
baby.
I was like,
What
yeah.
is the child doing out here?
I want a game. I just want to make a game called Fat Sprites, and just make really detailed fat sprites that battle each other. I think it would do very, very well. Did you get the Xbox Elite 2 controller? If so, how do you like it? Yeah, it feels like kind of gross saying that I got it just because it's so disgustingly expensive.
It's expensive.
But I love it. The charger that it comes with is really nice, and the charger actually lasts a long time. And it feels so. The plastic on the back of the Series 1 split in half for me, and the Series 2 seems a lot more solidly built. I love it.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on Xbox recently. Like it's
Nice.
been
The trigger buttons. I'm very curious about this. So the only
It has grip on the trigger
okay. So
buttons,
the one thing I will say about the default Xbox One controller, any variation of it, is that the right and left trigger is that plastic. And that groove that snaps
Yeah, there we
into. If you're playing a game where you're hitting like triggers a lot, it starts to not feel good. It hurts.
Yeah.
It starts to hurt after a while. Especially compared to the DualShock, because it's got those like rubber, insulation, so it has like a grip cover on the.
Nice job, Brandon.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah. I wasn't even sure if that was gonna work or not. That was fun.
I'll
Thanks
have
for watching the stream, everybody.
bring it in and have you see what
I'm
you
very
think.
curious because I'm
The curve on the triggers and the grip make it a lot better. I actually prefer it to the DualShock triggers.
yes.
And the bumpers, the right and left bumpers feel better as well.
I could just use a boat or two in the bay right there in the river.
All those levels,
He
man.
looks
Look at
so mad at Little Mac. Keep up, son!
Why is Statue of Liberty not green?
Man, this is making me really
passwords.
want to play the Wii Punch-Out.
Yeah, right.
They should do another Punch-Out.
Jones has to remember. Yeah, I forget this. This doesn't have the rewind. Darn.
Oh, Don just
Flamenco.
smoked, dude. I got your number, Don. I hate to beat up a Don, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of like the first Punch-Out fighter that gives me trouble. And I think we're like 2 or 3 away.
This. Yeah, I will have to get a new GameCube. Because now I can't use my Game Boy player either.
I was playing. I've been in a huge Star Wars kick, and I was playing Rogue Squadron 2 on Wii. And I was doing the Hoth mission, and I got to the final phase of the Hoth mission, and the game just like froze and was like, brrr. I was like, I hope my Wii is okay. I haven't had a chance to like go back and test it, but
He's pissed.
I had to have my Wii U repaired last year.
I think Blood had to have his Wii U repaired, or is about to have his
Yeah,
Wii U repaired.
Blood just
either.
had his Wii U
I'm
repaired.
worried about like, I mean, mine. I don't. There's nothing essential in my Wii U, honestly. I didn't really like the system, but like my Wii, I'd be like more worried about.
He's hungry.
I feel like I've wanted to do this stream since the Game Trailers days. I want to do a full playthrough of Devil's Third with chat. I think that'd be really fun.
Love that.
And I don't know how entertaining it would be, but Fatal Frame 5 as well.
First NES secret I ever learned. You know about that one? The alternating fists.
Oh,
Flamenco can't take it.
Brandon, I just did that. That became my default strategy
For everybody.
in
I had
Punch Out.
the
the
light
alternating
bulb
fist.
flash from the camera.
King Hippo's such a
King
fun
Hippo.
fight!
Yeah, he's
Every
pretty
time I see King Hippo, I think of Captain and the Game Master. Because he was one of the henchmen from Mother Brain. Him and Eggplant Wizard from Kid Icarus.
Oh, wait. I thought you hit him in the face first. I guess not. Oh, no. Oh, do you have to hit him when he goes up? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, the stamina system in this
Got it.
game. Love that. How you can just like keep punching areas.
Nice, Brandon. Good timing.
Does a little extra shake when he goes
I
up.
love the animation. Like the straightforward one, he's like, "Grr,
Ah.
grr, grr."
He's
There's
a fun
not-
one. He's a fun one.
There's not enough Punch Out cosplay out there.
Mm-hmm.
The characters of Punch Out.
Dawn should Halloween costume as flamenco, man. That'd be great.
I would love if Don was like, oh look, he's dressed up as like Last Joe, and then throughout the night he was all the fighters, and he just kept like changing up his outfit. Does EZ have an original Xbox? I do, yeah. In fact, I just bought a game for the original Xbox last night.
Is that a Star Wars game?
It is, yeah. We're gonna try to. So I bought two bad Star Wars games last night.
I think I own all the bad Star Wars games.
Do you?
Yeah.
There's one that I really wanted that they didn't have.
I mean, I got Jar Jar PC. I got DroidWorks. I got
Jones, we need to have a talk.
Yoda stories. I bet. Yeah.
Okay, we need to have a talk.
Is it the Twisted Metal one? Is it Demolition?
No.
Okay.
No. We'll talk later.
Okay.
But both the discs that I bought, so I bought a PS1 game and I bought an Xbox game last night. They are both scratched to shit. I haven't had a chance to test them, so they may not work.
I've always wanted to give Republic Commando another shot. I played through it, loved it.
Yeah. Republic Commando is one of the revered ones that I'm not too familiar with. I've played a little bit of Republic Commando. That one and Empire at War. I've never played Empire at War.
Okay. He does like a side thing, can get him in the stomach. I gotta save up my hearts for this guy.
He punches one of his little gem glows. I get it.
Please stream Shadows of the
Ooh.
Empire. Actually, I don't want to play Shadows of the Empire as well.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
That's,
you have to play the N64 version though. This whatever version came out on PC is kind of.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's what's nice about
he does.
Origin is you just have access to all that shit. Like, my hard drive is filled with old ass Star Wars games.
Yeah, I saw that GOG released Blade Runner. I thought they had. Ian was like talking about Blade Runner for some reason. It might have just been that he got it up and running, but remember he like brought it up for some reason.
Oh, another one that I haven't played. Do you have Bounty Hunter?
I don't think so,
Okay.
but yeah.
Boom. Nice, Jones.
Bounty Hunter's on PS4. This is good information.
Yes,
Lucy.
Bounty Hunter was the one that
'Cause I saw Starfighter was on
that they
PS4.
released with when they released Super Star Wars when Battlefront 2 came out.
Okay.
That's right.
It's a starry set.
I keep
Chat
forgetting that.
helping me out. Chat helping me out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun stream Thursday.
I've purred long enough. Now hear me roar!
This guy, yeah, this is like the first guy that gives me trouble in Punch Out. But you're nailing it, Jones. You're in the zone. Fighting games, man. I think there is a champion in
Teleport
here.
no jutsu. Nice.
There is the odd, group stream fighting game that I'm like
The
strangely proficient at.
Nintendo PlayStation Prototype will be auctioned off in February. Yeah. You know that's gonna cost 6 digits in the end. Watch.
Jones's Dojo, yeah, man.
But sure, one of you wants to buy it for us and send it our way, we'll gladly stream it.
Oops.
What we can stream on it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they've done about everything they can with that.
Ah.
I wonder if someone bought it and gave it to like Nintendo and could actually do something with it. Or a Sony engineer or something who worked back then could actually do something to it.
No, he's getting done. Bald Bull Man, when he gets up, there's one frame where he's like, "Ugh," he's so pissed.
The first English translation for Sakura Wars for Saturn was released.
Yeah, Chat was saying that yesterday. That's pretty cool.
Ah! No!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Blood, where's the Tokyo Mirage session go? I'm gonna need you to pull some strings, Blood.
8 seconds to go.
Botch City. No. We are in Jonestown.
They announced some PS4 controller today with back paddles, right?
They had an accessory.
Yeah.
That's something you can add, like 30
Oh, you could
bucks.
add it on, okay.
Yeah, something like that, right? Isn't that right, chat?
Here we go. Here we go. Starting to get the fear.
Bald bull profile.
Man, look at that protruding forehead, the commanding mustache.
It looks like a Bobo.
36. 298.
Yeah, back
Look at that gigantic human being.
Jones, an idea for a stream/show I've kicked around for a long time that I
Look
don't
how
know
she
if we'd be
spits,
able to
man.
do, but I'd like to do it. I'd love to like sit down and get good at a fighting game with another ally, but like both me and the other ally would have to have equal motivation
Right.
in doing it.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Got it.
And I don't know who would be the best pick for it.
There really is just no D-pad like the NES D-pad, man. It really, like, that one punch right there really put this D-pad to the test.
I've always really liked, and maybe it's just because I'm so used to it, but the PlayStation D-pads have always done me right.
Yeah, I like how they're individual like inputs, so like you
Yeah.
can't accidentally like hold two directions.
The new Sakura Wars game is pretty good. Nice, you've been playing the import. You should review it when it comes to the West. That's the plan. I'm really, truly pretty stoked for the new Sakura Wars.
Look at that.
Because A, it looks gorgeous, and
That's
B, there's
Here we
such
go.
a reverence for that series that I don't really have the context for, so it'll be exciting to
Are you talking about the brand new one?
The brand new one, yeah, the Sega one.
Okay, it's not like the other ones at all, so it'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
That was the funny thing. Fire Emblem shoots up in popularity all of a sudden, becomes like one of Nintendo's biggest franchises. And truthfully, Sakura Wars was doing what Fire Emblem started to do before Fire Emblem. Like it just for some reason getting picked up as the cool kid.
Yeah.
And so now Sakura Wars is trying to go in a different direction instead of like embracing that and kind of like, oh, this is the time to strike.
I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's smart though. Dude, Jones
Jones is
like
No, but see, this is the problem. This
Wait,
is
what?
literally my
What?
history with Punch-Out. Is like I would just
Don't-
breeze
no.
through the first 8 guys and then stop.
This is what's happening, Matt Brandon.
He could go all the way.
We're days away from a new Star Wars movie, and the proximity to it is
Yeah.
giving you power.
I'm feeling the force.
You're feeling something.
Oof.
The force exists between the rock, the tree, Jones, and Punch-Out.
You got your. When are you seeing it? What do you need your tickets for?
We are luminous beings, not this crude matter.
It is crude matter.
So good. Ah! Oh, jeez. Okay.
I did watch the Watchmen finale.
Oh yeah.
I've not watched the second of that show. I gotta jump in.
Brandon?
I know.
Brandon?
Uh-oh. Okay, he's not messing around this time. Come on, D-pad, don't fail me now.
I hope the Vanquish remaster includes a hint for Vanquish 2.
Okay.
No Wii in some corner somewhere. That is kind of like how I think about it. Like, oh, there's got to be a Wii somewhere.
Ah!
Like, that's just where I've
don't
mentally
have, like,
assigned
the-
Wii
We
consoles.
don't have like
You
the
lose
old
the- you
library
lose the Super
anymore.
Punch.
So like, yeah, the mentality of like, oh, we have like a bunch of systems. Let's go grab one. No, it does not exist.
Okay. Didn't get him down once. Fine.
Do you ever wonder what KG and Ifune is up to? I don't.
Help Doc.
I don't wonder.
Join the Nintendo Fun Club today. Thanks a lot, Mac.
The marketing was strong.
Thanks a
here.
lot. What's his name? Coach? Just Coach?
What's the Nintendo Fun Club? Let me go on the. Oh wait, doesn't exist yet.
I still want there
Sign
to
up
be.
for Stadia, Mac.
That's the new version.
Really
That would
good.
be- oh my
Really
God.
good. Really solid.
Somebody
job.
should edit jokes into a
Oh.
Jab video.
Oh my goodness.
This sounds like a Newgrounds animation.
Yeah, the Stadia. Play Metroid Prime. Try that out.
Yo, if you're a Stadia Pro member, you can get Farming Simulator 2019.
We need
I've
to
played
play
some
that.
of it on Stadia.
We need
Yeah,
to
why
play
not?
Farming Simulator.
Yo, can we stream that? Can we stream?
We
It's
can.
We had,
it's really complicated.
Yeah, we had one of our community members beat down Brian wrote us an email, Huber and I, with some tips and guidelines because they didn't know if we were seriously going to stream it because we were joking about it.
Yeah.
And wrote us a very nice, lengthy email about some pro tips.
Yeah,
we
need like, those tips.
So
man.
I had that email saved, just ready to go if we want to boot it up. Apparently, a lot of the startup stuff should be done off stream because it's really boring and long, and then it gets into the good stuff after the setup.
Wait a minute. What?
There's a lot of like things you have to do that don't make for a lot of entertainment apparently, but I don't know. I think we should try it because some of those good settings we might
I think if you're gonna stream Farming Simulator, you gotta be in for boring and long.
Yes.
Like that's kind of the trade-off.
We haven't talked about this, but that No More Heroes trailer was fantastic.
It was fucking amazing, James.
I watched the reaction on our YouTube channel. Like I literally just popped up our YouTube channel to just like check stuff and upload videos and like saw that and was like, I have to see Ben lose his mind. I was staring right at you, like right when it happened.
It was funny because when the initial trailer was happening, somebody just said No More Heroes 3 and I like saw it and I was like, yes, that's what this is. And it just felt right, and then it happened where you see Travis at the end and it was amazing.
I'm gonna take a moment because it's so funny to see that hit so hard. Even for somebody like me who's probably not gonna play No More Heroes 3. And then you had the 9 to 5, which didn't with the rabbits with machine guns.
Right, didn't hit at all.
The Try Hard trailer.
Right.
That's like, what about this crazy rabbit game? And it's like, no, if you want to hit, you have to make a game I legitimately wouldn't mind playing, and then show that the craziness you just saw is actually in the game. It just wasn't the game you thought it was.
Right.
So like all that stuff is in No More Heroes 3. Like that character and that storyline.
And I said people just kept repeating this in chat. They were like, oh, I wish the goddamn superhero game was real. It's better than No More Heroes 3. And it's like, no. Like, it is No More Heroes 3.
Right.
Like, that is in there. It's the game. Like, that's how No More Heroes works. What you want exists. They're the same thing.
And like I love it because like E.T. for me is a horror film, it's like so like like him coming back, I love you. It's like yes. Now we're getting somewhere. I feel this. Oh god.
You want it without the No More Heroes? No, but it is it. You can't have one without the other.
And I remember getting so confused. I think I had to like get a Nintendo Power because when you wouldn't like get 3 knockouts or get a KO, I'm like, how are they deciding who wins? I don't get it. Like at the end, and it was like a certain point value or something, and it like didn't make sense to me. So I had to like keep looking it up. Oh no! I knew it was coming, and he psyched me out.
Are these fights you have to win by TKO?
Getting all fired up. I'm not fired up. That's just the truth. That would be a good trailer, James, though.
Oh, just No More Heroes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
It would be like reviewing a film.
It's gonna be heavy. Oh!
You won, Jones!
Interesting.
Maybe. Look at that expression. It's like, I was wrong!
Shocked! Rigged. Thanks a lot.
You ranked up to number 5! Dino Chris is trending on Twitter.
Dear.
Soda Pop well, I don't want to say anything.
So, Dino Crisis and Darkstalkers, like,
look at that skin tone. Something's wrong.
If Capcom nails that, like,
look at those boots.
And Street Fighter 6 2021, and female Seth, I'm gonna bring Capcom to the Hall of Greats.
He swings.
I'm gonna do it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's like swinging for the fences, literally.
Punch-Out holds up.
I'll be honest, I've never seen this fight in person.
Don't know what causes that stuff. Oh no! Oh jeez. Psyched out. Oh, he's got me. He's got my number.
They also renewed Cyberboss, Power Stone, and Technomancer. I'm not getting my hopes up. It's almost Christmas. Now is the time to get your hopes up. Now is the time.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, come on!
But have you seen the new Granblue Relink gameplay? Not.
Oh, come on! Sorry.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that jerk.
Up, though.
You're gonna hear that laugh again when he wins.
I hope
Oh, it was cross-eyed.
Versus does well when it comes out in February. I think that game is going to be good.
Stick and move, stick and
And I
move.
really want to review it.
I drink to
see
prepare
what
for a
your
fight.
RPG
Tonight I'm very prepared.
Brandon,
Yes.
there's a new gorgeous Arc System Works fighting game coming out called Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Ooh.
And you would love the way it looks. And it has this RPG style story mode that I'd love your take on.
Ooh.
I know you're busy, but Dying Light 2 will be good. I believe Dying Light 2 will be good.
Yeah,
really do
I'm
believe
super
that.
curious about
Yeah.
that one too. I'll review that. Unless Huber steals it. I'm
Have you
not.
played any Grand Blue before? Yeah, I've dabbled with Grand Blue a couple of times.
I'm not in the game. I'm not in the game. Oh, shit.
I never stuck with it, but it was alright. It's over. It's over. It's over. That's basically how I handle
That is
all
some
mobile
fast
games.
counting.
He knows it.
Ooh.
I know. Not like this.
Let's rematch.
Why he purple is a really good comment. He's hot pink, but it's close. I want to try the one raw, like a raw run, and then if we go back in, we'll do save states. Why is he blocking those? wonder if
You
I gotta
wish
hit him in the
Tactics
stomach
would
with
come out on Switch. I think Tactics and Chrono Trigger will definitely come out on Switch. 2020 count on.
Ugh. Oh god. Ugh.
Remember that chat, Ben promise. I feel confident in that prediction.
Nice.
Just feels good to get one of those off, even if you lose. Ah.
Did you know your review quote would be in the 14 trailer? I don't think we knew. I don't think
We
knew.
get approval on that, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they asked for a quote like 6 months ago.
Right. So you just
And
didn't
then
know when.
then
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
we were like, oh, it must have happened already. I mean,
Oh god.
all I care, all I care about is that they like use a quote and they use it in the
Fair.
right context.
Fair. I don't remember Popinski would give me that much trouble, but I didn't blame him. No D-pad. I'll try one more time. Oh yeah, I get knocked down. That's right.
Oh, I get knocked down.
But I get up again. Pissing Honda's gonna keep me down.
Oh, jeez, they're sending you back.
Yep.
Is that like gonna be like the next evolution for like the Soul series? If you lose to a boss too many times, it sends you back to the previous boss. It reverses your progress. Oh gosh.
I want a game where when you die to a boss, the graphics get worse.
Yeah.
Like you just
The frame rate gets worse.
yeah,
like-
yeah, you just like lose fidelity. You go back in generations. It gets demade until it's an Atari 2600 game.
So Popinski made me better at E Honda, or at Piston. I'm getting my fighters confused. Oh. Oh god.
I've died so many times I've never seen it turn into a bonfire.
Oh no! Come on, I had. Oh, look at that! Look at Mac.
Ouch.
Feeling it. You should wear a helmet when you fight me.
Yeah, is Breath of Fire 2 much better than the first one?
Come out in full body armor.
So I tried playing a little bit of the first one as well. It was kind of rough.
The stream has a Gundam stream vibe. Gundam gets so weird.
Wait,
I think yesterday might be my favorite Gundam stream we've ever done.
there's a new Mandalorian episode tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
why?
they bumped it up?
Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, it needs to be
'Cause
ahead
of-
of. So, oh gosh, I'm so scared.
You're scared?
Yeah.
Of Mandalorian or Rise of Skywalker?
I'm scared about them trying to do some kind of tie-in or something.
Well,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have no knowledge. I have no knowledge.
I don't think they're going to do a tie-in. They're doing the sneak preview at the end of the
Yeah.
episode.
I don't need no sneak preview. Get out of there with that stuff.
All I'm saying is,
See that thing in 2 days. Stop.
What?
It's like
Oh,
the Fortnite
yeah.
thing. It's like, oh, see
Yeah.
this? Get out of here.
I didn't realize until after the last episode that the Game of Thrones actress was the the tweet.
I had to figure out right away.
Yeah, because I
I
looked
saw
at her. I was like, I know you, but I can't put my.
Because it
finger
just
on
the whole episode was like, oh, that actor,
Yeah.
and then she shows up, and you're like, 2 Game of Thrones actors on that show.
How do you feel about Pikmin 4 in 2012? So Pikmin 4, we were talking about not getting hopes up. Like that's Pikmin 4.
yeah, that game is it may or may not come up in the next episode of Friend Code, and while doing the due diligence on it, I mean, in 2015, Miyamoto said it was close to being done. And we're in 2019, and each year since, he's like, it's still in progress. It's still developing. We're still working on it. It's been 4 years. It'll be 5 years. This is the same song and dance they did with Pikmin 3. It will come out whenever they're ready to put it out. And yeah, don't believe Miyamoto.
Hashtag
timing.
Miyamoto life.
Yeah.
Pikmin 4 is so criminally underrated. People do not understand how good 1, 2, and 3 all are.
I feel bad, Ben, because I never played Pikmin 3, but I stopped playing Pikmin 2 when I did one of those like tunnel things.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
There
like
are a
like
lot
the
of like dungeons
Brain
in Pikmin
Perfects.
2.
And
it's a big part of it.
I got to like the very bottom of the dungeon and just like, oh god, no, oh god, oh nice, oh stunned, and like every single Pikmin I own got wiped out, and I was like, I'm done.
You
I
gotta
can't,
restart
like,
that day.
Yeah, I guess you could. I guess I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
didn't realize that I could do that, but I was just so emotionally wiped. I'm like, okay, I think I'm done with this game. But Pikmin 1 I've played at least twice, all the way through.
Yeah.
Love Pikmin 1. Pikmin 1's like Dead Rising. It's just a great game to revisit and just go all the way through.
I really do love all of the Pikmin games, but I think Pikmin 1 is probably the best one. I wish they could improve some of the pathing for the Pikmin, but Pikmin 1 is pretty damn good. Brandon, I don't want to spoil it for chat, but like I want to tell you the ending of Pikmin 3 and how like insane it is.
Oh no. Such a weird thing that I just randomly get super fast. Kind of psychs me out.
Yeah. Chat, there's
Pikmin 1 on Wii is the best way to play Pikmin 1, by the way. The Wii remote with Pikmin.
When I get that star, I just get all psyched out, man.
Yeah.
Keep dodging too early.
Any eyes watch any Disney Channel movies on Disney Plus yet? No, but Abby is way into that. She was like really stoked to watch Motocross.
God, just I got the hops. It's like that one. Yeah, it's over. That was fun. It's like that one really tiny platform in Super Mario Brothers, where like you jump and you land on it, but then you just jump off because you're like,
I think I know what you're talking
and like,
about.
has there been a sadder fail screen in all of gaming?
Actually, I think this fail screen is pretty hopeful. Because at the bottom it says start training, make a comeback.
So
It could be a lot worse.
Ooh, I like the default passkey. I appreciate that. So are you gonna pick up where I left off, or are we playing F-Zero?
Let's play F-Zero.
Okay.
I think
Punch Out's a
I think this
little,
will only lead to
There
failure.
you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. That's like,
Hey, Brandon,
I did not get much farther than that. I would get to,
you did that with Poison Grace.
because the Ball Bull sequel is not as hard as Popinski. I would get, if I got through that, I could get through Ball Bull, and I think you fight Flamenco again, and I wouldn't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
And then it was Sandman's over. Like, Sandman's just like, oof.
Let's do a new show. We'll give you 24 hours to beat
But I like-
Punch Out.
But I like, but it's fun because like Sandman's like regular punches are really easy to dodge. He just like gets this ramp up and then just like boom, 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 like he does like uppercut punch, this little combo move. And it's just brutal.
There you go.
I have started Super Metroid on Switch.
Oh, jeez. Yes,
And I will.
Jones. Yes.
I'll get back to it. I got a lot of GOTY games to play, but
No.
I'll get back to
Yes.
Forget the GOTY games.
Yeah.
Super Metroid.
Play
That's
Super
And
good,
that Link to the
Jones.
Past too, you know? Like
Super-
never-
Yes.
No pressure,
these
but
days.
Super Metroid is a great game to just play in one sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just getting into it.
There is no more to the Popeye story, chat.
Who's your guy? Yes. Wait. That was the correct answer.
My first F-Zero game that I played was F-Zero X on N64, and it was it was
Yeah.
this guy.
That rock guitar music. So
Haha.
I hit the wrong button.
Haha. Off to a good start.
You lose a
He's toying
lot
with
of
you.
speed for that.
He's toying with you.
I'm toying with
You
him.
destroyed him now.
Chat.
Hold down the D-pad to like do a nice,
Chat, do you
a
think
cozy
that-
landing on
That
the
was
ground.
too hard on Popeye's, chat? Is that what you think?
Yeah, these Popeyes tweets were causing a storm yesterday. We heard about them in the Gundam stream.
Yeah. This music is
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a
the
classic.
best.
I would say this music is the best part of the game.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, these guys, yeah, those guys are
Good
tough to
recovery.
avoid.
Good recovery. I roll with it. Fail frame for Wii U. You can buy that digitally still or no?
Yeah, you
What
can
about
still
Fail
buy
Frame
it.
5, right?
Yeah, Fail Frame you can still
So,
buy.
I guess the digital version is really expensive to get.
No, there was never
I
a
thought,
physical
yeah,
version.
but say, was there no? I
There
thought
was
there
no-
was none.
Yeah, there was no
So wait,
physical
what?
Oh, that was
Chat,
rough.
explain this then. What do we mean by
Captain
that?
Falcon, get back here!
And then hold down the D-pad when you're landing.
Yeah.
That's what cozy landing.
Oh, you talk about in
Rivalry.
Europe?
Yes.
Oh.
Letting go of the acceleration there was key to victory. You're getting loud.
Yeah, channel points. So funny, because like Blood pointed that out yesterday, but I posted it in our channel chat for the link to that saying, hey, they're now active. They can do something. Yeah. But now they're active, so yeah, so you can use channel points and help us out and stuff. So
I can't tell if people are genuinely enjoying the channel points.
Yeah,
or
like
ironically
are you making
enjoying
fun
the
of
channel
them or are you
points.
being serious? I don't want to be. Yeah, I don't want to be part of the joke.
You got those S boosts.
We made them warhogs. Yeah, I
Feel the power.
Somebody will be seeing episode 9.
Yeah, I'll be seeing. Well, not when.
Not
No,
other parts of the world. Yeah.
I'll be seeing on
I was
Thursday.
hanging out with some IGN people going home to the UK, and they were rubbing it in my face. They're like, oh, we're seeing that Wednesday. It's like, okay. All right.
Yeah, Thursday night. And we'll be Saturday. We're doing a
I just
spoiler
looked up
mode
at
for
chat
us.
and
Spoiler
somebody just
mode on
said
Saturday. You
Yes.
hosting that? Am I hosting that? Who's hosting that?
booby.
Depends.
Depends who likes it more.
Yeah.
Depends who wants to.
So wait, who's in on this?
If none of us
spoiler
want to host.
Brad, I think. Jones.
mode? Is that going to be a 5-person
And
spoiler?
me on
Ooh, maybe.
It's on Saturday. We're recording it.
Full
yeah.
table.
I might be in
Wait,
on that
wait.
if there's extra room. Here.
There are definitely only 3 people. We're supposed to go by this version.
Yeah, I'll try to jump in on it if I can. I'm sure I'll have plenty of opinions.
No, we did the spoiler mode main stage. Bam. Ba, 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 ba. I remember being livid as a teenager playing this, and like I would like try to do I would like just slow down and like crank around a really tough curve, and like one of the racers just goes speeding past me, and I'm like, that is impossible. So I first started to realize, wait a minute, I think the AI has an advantage. It's like before Mario Kart, like before, or maybe not. Was F-Zero first or Mario Kart? Mario Kart was launch title, right?
No.
No, F-Zero was, yeah. But didn't quite know what Rubber Band was. Lots to learn.
Yeah, a lot of these things.
Super Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Jr. Didn't get him back.
F-Zero was one of the launch games, like the Super Tennis,
Super Tennis.
Pilot Wings,
Well, it said he had 12K channel points.
Well, are you spending all our channel points?
Blood is beating you in channel points. It feels so right.
Okay, jerk.
It was sick trying to see you ram Biggles into the wall. Yeah, you really gotta be careful because once you bump into them, you just kind of get locked into a direction.
The harder stages have like the balloon physics too.
Yeah.
Really frustrating deal.
Damiani, you're handling this like a champion.
There's that rubber banding, yeah. Just touch one thing, right behind you.
It's frustrating that you can't see the position of the other racers on the minimap.
Yeah, I was pointing that
Oh, yeah.
out. Someone recently. It's been a nice like addition to have.
Well, this game is so gnarly. It's like, how could you ever possibly like spare looking down at the menu?
Sure.
Also, you're supposed to be like 1,000 feet or something above the ground right now, so like the perspective is hilarious. It's supposed to be like miles of ocean below you. This game has yes, this game does have an official jazz album.
Yeah.
Jones!
What is it, B?
Jones, yeah, B. The down button, yeah. Woo! Yeah, and then shoulder buttons if you want. You really need to use brake. Just let off gas if you want to slow.
That's how you do a turn right there. You just slam
Yeah. I don't really know
One,
point
one,
using the brake in this game. Love that. This hairpin turn right there. Because chat, you know you're turning the level, you're not turning the car. Oops. Jockeying for position right there.
Yeah.
Oh! The worst, it's the best feeling when you hit an exploding car and it like knocks you in a good direction. It's the worst when it like knocks you, like bounces you all over the place and like you just are like finished. Hate that. Also when they start adding the jumps in, like when one nudges you during a jump, it's like GG. Good luck recovering.
So you think these are just like up-and-coming racers that are given these like stock cars?
Oh, the other ones? Oh yeah.
They qualify.
Well, they're probably like bots. I mean, I know they're like this is like racing on different alien planets and stuff in the future, but like I'm sure in the instruction manual, which I'm forgetting, there's probably an official explanation for the extra racers, but nowadays it'd be like droids and bots in them. Like it'd be bot racers just to like flesh out the competition.
So like intentionally bad.
Yeah, we had like
So
three
they are
racers.
slamming into you.
Yeah, we had 3
I forgot
racers
about that.
die last, race, so we gotta replace 3 of them. So put some droids.
You know what I think we should do for our final game? We should chill out with some Kirby's Adventure.
Ooh.
I wish we had Dreamland on here.
Whoa.
I love that in Dreamland you can't get powers. Like you
Is
can't.
it? No.
Ah!
Is it selector? What's the...
Oh, Turbo's A.
Yeah, it's A.
Oh, there we go.
Time to bounce off things! Woo!
Superstar's so good. Superstar is so good. Superstar's a weird little game. That's great.
Oh, you pumped.
Professor Stewart. Oh no, there's Pico behind you.
The Lord.
Color
commentary.
you. You're a
Superstar is still the best Kirby in your opinion. I will always have a super soft spot in my heart for Dreamland 2. That was my favorite Kirby as a kid. But that's mostly just
That was a pretty good thing. Like one of the
Nice
early
turn.
games, this feels like one of the most fun Nintendo games. This feels like a game that probably
It feels like a
Genesis.
no. Yeah, this feels like a Sega game
Yeah.
for sure. This feels like a Sega game. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, this looks like an arcade game.
Deathwind 1.
Deathwind will return.
This music, the ramp up and the wind physics.
Skull.
Like I just want like this is like a tribal drum going off with like the dudes playing like the chords.
Oh, that
Oh, yeah.
wind,
Yeah,
dude!
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It just like barely pushed you out of the edge.
Oh yeah.
Real.
I might actually try using stick to see if we can move it a little more sharply. There we go. Yeah, you need that boost so bad. You need it so bad.
And I like that they do boost like past you. You know, like they really do register it when they hit it. So if you're like in front of them and you miss it, like they.
I love how they show you other parts of the
Oh no! We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
You see close up parts of the course. It's so cool.
I love that.
Yeah, it's such a good sound. That's kind of like a TIE Fighter passing sound.
The TIE Fighter sounds at Galaxy's Edge are so funny. They like fool me every time.
Really?
Did they? Am I gonna? They actually gonna have a flying TIE Fighter? Like no.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm a sucker for it.
I'm gonna have to use my boost level. I gotta watch that power too.
Oh yeah.
The boost, you like.
Lose control.
The tension, man.
I did see your TIE Fighter.
Oh, thanks. Coming from the master himself, the Lego master.
Go! No!
Okay, we need this. We're in 14. Ooh, that was clean. That was clean. That was clean, though! Alright, we're gonna boost.
Ooh! Threading the needle.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Came from behind.
Oh, yeah, he did come from behind. I just need a boost. I just need a boost. That's right, Captain Falcon. That's
Very
right,
well
Captain
done, very
Falcon.
well done.
You know what?
Why is it
We
called
didn't get
F-Zero?
first,
You know
but
that,
we'll
right?
take it.
What's that stand for? Either you or Blood knows that. Someone at Easy Allies has told me that in the past.
I don't know what the F and F formula. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Formula
Oh yeah, nice.
This is putting me in an F-Zero.
That's where the wallet comes out.
No, I already. I own F-Zero OG and I own F-Zero GX. I don't think I own X though. I need to get X.
I mean,
Yeah, X is good.
I think GX is probably the best, but X is really good.
Yeah, GX is definitely the one I have the most experience with. I actually have not played GX. I've wanted to
GX.
stream it with the
GameCube and X was
N64. Yeah.
No experience with either. Beyond the obvious Bloodworth family.
I haven't visited X since I was a kid, but I really, really liked it as a kid.
They look so intimidating, man.
Isn't X on Wii U VC? That would make sense. That would... be my preferred way of getting it.
I feel like this little guy right here is a nice little sign of things to come.
Yeah!
Exactly.
That's what I'm sure of that. How bad things
Just
That little
one of the
turn
best races
there,
of
when
all
you
time,
see it
was
coming up,
versus
you're like,
the
wait, what?
Just
You want me to do what
life
now?
Go bad.
Oh no, I never said it was me.
Honestly.
We believe in the GameCube. Can chat confirm if X is on Wii U VC?
Oh, yeah.
It is?
Should be.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Do you guys have an F-Zero BS card? I don't. I don't know if Damiani. Do you have a BS F-Zero card?
Damiani.
A BS? Like this.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I have is I have the driver's license from the arcade version. Old card.
Confirmed it is on VC. Nice.
That was bad. I usually don't play this card. Big boy.
That acceleration though, so good.
Well, this guy has good top speed.
Top speed, that's what
actually,
it
yeah.
is. The yellow guys.
Yeah.
good for acceleration.
Yellow, I like Captain
Damiani,
Falcon.
you crushed that.
Pico, I usually go with Pico if I need top speed.
And this replay, man, blew my mind. Back
Yeah,
in the day, I
like
was
you probably see the front. You see the front
Yeah.
and the side. It's like, wait, this is what your racer looks like.
The card behind you is reminding me of those like little cloud taxis.
You're in a Johnny gang.
Like the Attack of the Clones taxis they get in.
Oof. Do we want to do one more round or we'll switch to Kirby?
You know, I was the one advocating for Kirby, but I'm having a hell of a time with F-Zero. So I'd be okay with either one. Let's do one more and then Kirby.
Alright.
Also, there's a nice thing that doesn't go to a screen that locks you out where you have to reset at the end. It's just like, hey, cool. You hit exit and come back to the start.
I just want to say thanks too to everybody at the stream team level that did put in a fair amount of votes for me to play Metroid Prime. I will make it up to
Yeah.
y'all. Metroid Prime will happen. I will get to that game. It'll certainly happen. The two games I am just waiting on a remaster for one of these days. Even just that game to be on Switch is the Metroid Prime and Mass Effect. Those two games I'm holding out.
Wait, have you not played Mass Effect?
I played Mass Effect 1 for like 2 hours
Okay.
and then never touched any of the other games.
Brandon,
I know.
this is gold.
I know.
This is gold.
Just
I
would
Dragon Age
love
1,
to
Dragon Age
see
1
it.
and 2 several times. Love Dragon Age 1 and 2.
Watch.
Never played Inquisition, but okay, here we go.
The delay will happen. Like we didn't show it today.
Yeah.
And Nintendo Direct will happen. They'll announce Prime Trilogy HD. That'll be
Woo.
like the best way for Jones to
I,
play
the
it.
Prime,
Because I'll finish that playthrough, man.
Mass
Maybe
Effect
I
on
might not
Switch.
stream it, but I will finish that game for sure.
Mass Effect on Switch, I have no idea. Prime Trilogy is happening on Switch for sure. 100%.
I'll tell you what got me in the mood for Prime was Fallen Order.
Jump, dummy to do it.
That map. Those doors. That door I haven't unlocked yet. I'll be back.
Queen or King?
Brandon, I want
just did tonight.
Fallen
Yeah.
Order DLC so bad.
I know.
I want it more than. Yeah. We're
Picks
not
the
for Fallen
difficulty
Order,
and then
I wouldn't
hands
be
off
on
the
this
controller.
start.
I see
First
how it is.
stage.
Picks my non-favorite racer. Picks the
Non-favorite
harder
racer.
difficulty.
Jones will love the Elusive Man. Dude, Jones is the Elusive Man.
Is the elusive
The tilting of
No,
your,
it's a Mass Effect.
the
Oh,
tilting of your racer.
oh, that's right. No,
No,
I know.
wait.
That's like Martin Sheen, right? Yeah,
I don't want to spoil
No, it's Martin
anything
Sheen.
for you.
Because I said
There's too many good moments in Mass Effect.
I don't know a lot about Mass Effect, but I do know a lot about Mass Effect trailers.
Okay.
So I know the almost kind of looking like Martin Sheen character.
Well, it's like in his
Brandon will
F-Zero
get to-
climax
They
review.
were like, well, we wanted to make him like Martin Sheen because he's voiced by Martin Sheen. They were like, don't make him look exactly like Martin Sheen. He's like kind of.
Brandon will get to go on a journey with Rex. You're gonna, dude, Brandon, you are gonna love
I know.
it. You're gonna love it.
It's just waiting for me. I had that thought today when I got here. I mean, not to like be sad that we're not playing Prime, but like, just felt good showing up to be like, this is gonna be a good game. You know, like
Yeah.
I know it will.
Metroid
You know?
Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you start a playthrough of a game you've never played, and you're like, this is assured.
It's interesting though because I can't get used to, like, I prefer playing Pikmin with the Wii remote. That's like the way I play Pikmin.
Sure.
I can't do it with Metroid Prime. I need a GameCube controller for Metroid Prime. And I know a lot of people swear by that remote. But I want Jones to play the Xenoblade remake. That'd be a dream. Jones played all of Dragon Quest XI. Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Just look at all those colors. That's
I mean, you see your driver in there tilting with your turns. It's like one of the few cars you can actually see them tilting with it. It's kind of nice.
Come on. Oh, come on. They never hit these.
Yeah, when they actually
this
this yeah, and if you like knock them out of bounds on a jump, they like magically teleport back to the main racers. Thankfully, F-Zero X remedies that, and you can destroy everybody in F-Zero X.
But they never turbo, right? It's just
There is absolutely nothing wrong with using fast forward in fights in Final Fantasy VII. 12 frames per second battle animations, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
one
like,
of the best parts of the re-release.
When you fast up, when you speed it up by 5 times, you're at 60
Yeah.
frames. It looks, holy crap, it looks amazing actually.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy IX is my favorite Final Fantasy, and you know, I played that PS1 release, and playing it on Switch with everything
Nice,
sped up,
dude.
like it's the way to go, for sure. All right, Kirby time.
Oh, sure.
Fast forward should be in every JRPG ever. Fast forward
I agree.
is pretty damn great.
Isn't it? It's.
There are
My
some games
obsession-
where it wouldn't work.
My obsession
but-
with fast forward is so extreme that when I saw that Bravely Default 2 thing, I was like, oh yeah! Like, I just imagine them just, okay, next battle, okay, next battle. Leveling up those classes.
Bravely Default's taking that slider down. No encounters.
I got a achievement recently.
Pokemon should ask
for
for
Blue
fast
Mage.
forward. Yes.
Dude, there's like, I know there's a lot of issues with potentially things they can update in Pokemon, but like, I'm at the
yeah.
point now where I'm in later battles and there's things like sand, storms, and like,
Yeah.
I get buffeted by things,
Yeah.
and there's straight up like 3-second breaks in the middle of a fight.
It really
Like something will
sucks out
happen,
some of
and
the
I'll be
fun.
like,
Yeah.
1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's like, okay. Especially when like 2 people are going, it's like, can we both get buffeted at the same time? Like, do we need.
Yeah.
It's not like Magic the Gathering where like you have all these phases to account for. It's like, it's just damage, guys. Come on. Like,
It sucks the fun out of the wild area when it's like, okay, I have to, every time I do a battle, I have to see the. Yeah, it sucks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, so
pro drift.
yeah, just
Well, I asked you.
hit the sync button on the back.
Why is FF9 your favorite? It was really disappointing for me. Watch my Hall of Greats entry.
Yeah.
I explain it there.
And then when
FF9 was really disappointing.
you can
Fascinating.
save again.
Fascinating.
All right, yeah, it should work now.
No.
Have I finished Shield? No, I am currently walking into the champion battle right now. I'm literally like,
Weird.
well, walking into the building at the moment on my Switch, which I didn't remember to bring. That was stupid. I gotta hang around to the group stream. Why didn't I bring my Switch?
FF9 is your favorite just because of the cast? Yes, the cast is outstanding. The world of Final Fantasy IX is also fantastic. The way that different places operate by their own rules, but they don't get too swept up in the exposition of how those rules work. You just see people living their lives. It's really, really good. Even with Tantalus, the group, like you get a strong sense of how that group functions and the history of them without really spending that much time with them. Limblum is one of the greatest locations in an RPG, I think. Yes, Badger on a Bus. Totally.
Yeah, Truno, I gotta agree to disagree there. I don't remember I can't like recall from memory the combat. I got it on, I paid that Square Enix tax on mobile to get it on my phone because I was like totally doing this and was like, just like a PlayStation game on the phone just doesn't work.
I would recommend
so I haven't played through 9 in a while, but like I listen to that soundtrack all the time, and Vivi was just like 10 out of 10 Final Fantasy character, man.
Yeah.
That is fascinating. Vivi beats most characters in 6, which is my favorite Final Fantasy Vivi's just a very, very interesting story.
Yeah.
So I think like you're
Fantasy
waiting
IX is
for that
fantastic.
moment with Vivi where like he just kind of figures it all out and like
Right.
that doesn't happen. You know, he's got a lot of stuff to deal with, you know,
Yeah.
and so they don't, you know, and that's why I like Sephiroth. It's like
Thanks for
it never gets cozy with that story. You know, it's like there's always conflicts, there's always kind of unresolved issues.
Saying Steiner is no. Amaranth's not great. I agree.
Not a lot of
Amaranth's
depth to
not
him,
great.
man.
But Steiner is
Steiner's pretty
essential.
Is this the
just
best looking NES game? Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yes,
Come on, man.
this is a damn gorgeous game.
This is that water. My goodness.
This looks like a Hudson stuff.
That is a pretty gigantic hut, though. But I like how there's a clear cutoff. They just put it all down there. Like that little bottom tab, what do we need that for? What's going on there?
The relationship between Steiner and Vivi is good. Steiner and Beatrix. Beatrix does not get enough credit. There are multiple characters that don't get enough credit, and Beatrix is one of them. And the opposing like viewpoints of Beatrix and Steiner are fun to go through. Yeah, Final Fantasy chat, stop it. I can't play Final Fantasy 9 right now.
I don't think we'll do Christmas decorations in the studio. Sorry, you had the thought. Too much other stuff going on. But it's fun. It's always fun to do that stuff. But... maybe do that in Photoshop. Just like add a little wreath or something to the podcast logo in the background.
I would love for us to do a gift exchange one of these years.
Yeah. I think we maybe talked about doing that tonight, but it
Funny,
never manifested.
Since we just did it at a Christmas thing I went to last weekend, White Elephant would be
Yeah,
perfect.
no, that's what we said, White Elephant.
Oh, and stream it.
Yeah.
And stream it, yes. What is the one gift everyone wants to steal from everyone?
What's my current Pokemon team? I was thinking about saving that for Silver Squad. I was going to talk to Boston about that. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess that's kind of silly. Obviously Cinderace. I'm a fan of. You know who I love, and I don't remember his name. I don't remember either of the Pokemon's names. But he's just like Blade Master Pro. He's literally just a bunch of blades. He's got like blades on his hands.
Yes,
And he's got like a little blade like midsection and a little helmet. And then he gets bigger, but he's still just like blades.
Yeah, B Sharp.
B Sharp is what he's evolved into now. Love that guy. And I named him Meek, which is the guy from Thor Ragnarok, small friend Meek. You know, who's just got the blades. But
Man, I think Ragnarok is in like my top 3
it's a pretty entertaining movie.
Marvel movies. Yeah.
I think the comedy gets a little out of control at points, but it's so rewatchable. My God, I'll like when that. I think it got bumped out in December off of Netflix, but I would just pop in the last like 30 minutes. It's so entertaining for that movie. The "It's My Birthday" ship joke is one of my favorite jokes in all 20+ Marvel MCU movies. Man,
I
that
think
is such a funny joke.
I think that's the reason why I like Ragnarok so much is because Marvel movies sometimes have this thing where they try to be super serious, or like they alternate tone way too sharply, and Thor Ragnarok I just feel like is a lot more consistent.
I got a Pokemon question for you, Ben.
Okay.
So, Hoot or Hoothoot, as I call him,
Oh no, I was turned the wrong way.
has become like a long-standing joke
Hoot has become a long-standing joke.
because I caught Hoot right away and was like, oh, I love this guy.
Yes.
And Boston was like, no, we're not keeping him in the party, and I had to keep him in the party because I could give him Fly.
Uh-huh.
And so, Hoot's fly me around. I named him Tootsie. I don't remember why. There was some like cross-dressing joke or something when I was reading his description.
Sometimes it's funny to like not get the inside memes, but be on other streams and chat will just say Tootsie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what that is,
I know.
but they just keep saying Tootsie, so I guess that's a thing.
Dude, that happens to me all the time on Kevin Jones. Where
Yeah.
people are like, no, it's a
Right.
That's
Inside joke thing.
a man a day thing. Like,
Yeah.
All right, sure.
I wonder what the things are that people say.
But I'm literally going toward the final four. I'm at the end of Pokemon Silver, and I'm like, all right, Tootsie's level 5 because Kyle would not let me level a Tootsie.
What? Don't listen. Follow your heart, dude.
But it'll take
What?
two. It'll take
This
two.
is your Pokemon journey.
It is not. You think it is, but it's very
It
much
should
not.
be. This
Pokemon
is
Red
BS,
and
man.
Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Shield work.
This is
Kyle's not around.
This is not right.
If
man.
Kyle's in the room, it is not.
this is
it is
not
my
this is
journey
your
whatsoever.
Pokemon journey.
But
Kyle.
he's level 5. I'm right at the end, and I'm like, I love you, Tootsie, but I gotta box you, man, because I gotta get my strong team for the ending.
Yeah, of course.
And chat's just eating me alive, man. They're just like,
Why aren't they eating Kyle alive? It sounds like he's the one preventing you from following your heart.
well, what will happen is he'll go to the bathroom, and while he's in the bathroom, I'll just run out and like get Tootsie a level.
Oh, nice.
But
You need a Pokemon Adventure Unchained. I think
I know.
is what we need.
well, I've gotten that with Shield. You know, that's
Yeah, but Gen 2
I'm
is
having
so
a blast.
good.
I'm loving it. Gen 2 is pretty.
Gen 2
pretty
is
fun.
so good.
But it's so fun. Like Kyle wants me to get better at knowing a lot of Pokemon, and then like I tell him how all the Pokemon I'm catching in Shield. He's like, "Why are you catching all those Pokemon?" It's like, "Cause I'm learning about them and
Yeah.
trying them out, and you know, like getting.
I
don't
couldn't-
use
dude,
them,
I couldn't
but
stand that.
getting
Like,
a team full of like things that are powerful
Catching-
against something. If I'm gonna play that fight against that gym leader, like I'm gonna get some steel guys together to go up against
catching Pokemon and having that experience,
Yeah.
like, is my favorite part of Pokemon. And so like having somebody like prevent me from doing that, I couldn't handle it.
I'm definitely at the point now with the wild area where it's like
Yeah.
I'm just riding my bike around.
Well, it's the thing, the wild area.
Get out of my
Like,
way.
there's so many little flaws that make the wild area. Like you have like a really good day with the wild area, but the flaws add up over time, and it just gets really annoying.
Eldegoss is in my party, so we got Cinderace, Bisharp, Eldegoss, right? It's like one of the first ones that they showed.
Oh, okay, I know what you're
Just
talking
because I Eldegoss was before I got who's the mushroom looking dude? Love that guy. He got like 2 different things that put people to sleep. One's called like Spore, Shrungus, Shinnok. Yeah, Shinnok. That's what. Yeah, Shinnok.
Shit.
Close. I was like Shinnok.
Oh, man, okay,
Mortal
okay.
Kombat.
Right.
Mortal
Shinnok's
Kombat.
from something
It
else.
is in
I should have named him
Pokemon.
Shinnok
Oh,
though.
Shinnok, man.
Shinnok was
Shinnok is
tough
the
to catch,
fucking
man,
worst.
because he kept healing himself and like. But he's my go-to because he's got Giga Drain and he's got 2 different things that put people to sleep. He's my go-to catch Pokemon guy.
Interesting.
So I leveled him up a lot, but before that, the
Wait, are you
Eldegoss was my main like put something to sleep and whittle it down.
Yeah.
And so he's got Sing and then 3 leaf abilities that are all various like strengths. So it's kind of like based on the power level. I know like what I can hit him with and then put him to sleep and then catch him. And so because he was in my party for so long, I'm at the end of the game and he's in his 60s, and so I'm like, well, you're my leaf type. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then the Lockjaw guy that was also revealed before the game came out. That like they showed right away.
Dreadmaw.
Dreadmaw, yeah, because he's just bad. He's my water type, water rock. And then you know who I love is I want to say Ray Luaza, but it's like Ralucha. Is that what it is, Ralucha?
I love that
He's
you're
like the bird with the
confusing
cape guy?
Pokemon with members of our community.
Yeah, of course. Halucha, love that guy.
Now I will always think of Ray Luaza.
Yeah.
With that.
Halucha
too good.
rules.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Halucha's fun because he's. I love dual types, especially near the end of the game. I'd love to have.
Well, you've got a
2
lot of
different
options
types
for that.
if I can, and he's fighting and flying, which is fun. And I think that's my crew.
It's a good crew.
Yeah. Love him, man.
I took Surfetched all the way, and I love the way that you get Surfetched by getting the crits. It's so good. You're playing Shield though, right?
I'm playing Shield, yeah.
Okay, so you don't get Surfetched.
There are Surfetched references. They tease you with the Surfetched, but Ray Luacha, it's good. Is at least part of you sad you didn't play Sword? I mean, always. I think that's the kind of nature of the games.
Right. That's
I'm
how they make so
sad
much
I didn't
money.
play Moon. I'm sad I didn't play Blue or Yellow. I'm sad I didn't play Gold. It's They did their job. It's effective.
Yellow is such a weird game. It was so hype at the time, just being like Jesse and James and Pikachu following you around.
Phalanx is fun. Phalanx is fun. I love how Phalanx is in the world in Sword and Shield. And he just like pops out of caves and stuff. I first saw him on the map. And I was like, can I catch that guy?
Yeah, I actually wish, and this is not a point I brought up in my review, but I wish there were more Pokemon like that in the review, or in the game, where they kind of interact with the world in a unique way. I think that's really fun and adds to the believability of the world, and they don't do it enough.
I think one of my main disappointing things with the game is that like the trainers you fight in each area like make no sense more often than not.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh cool, I'm in the freezing cold area, and it's like, I'm a doctor. It's like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, what? Like, I'd be cool if it was literally just like hikers and stuff. Like, this is where I should fight them. And they should all talk about like what's going on. They shouldn't just be like, hey, I'm a doctor and I heal people. What do you want from me? I'm a doctor. And
I
like,
love
right.
the non sequiturs of the trainers though. I think it's part of the charm. That is totally a Jones thing
it's for
though.
people that have colds,
that is
Jones.
Totally a Jones thing.
Let's see if that's my whole party this.
All right. Who else wants to play Kirby? Because I could just keep going, but.
I mean, yeah, we only got 7 minutes left. You're killing it, man.
I'll just keep going.
I'm trying to think who my team. Summaries. Blade dude.
The only starter evolution I don't love the middle evolution of Grookey, but the rest of them I think are like all fantastic. Have you seen the middle evolution of Sobble?
Yeah.
Okay. You probably saw it when you were editing the review, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I just looked up.
Oh yeah, did you get a Ponyta? Galarian Ponyta?
I did.
Nice. I actually had Ray Luaza trade me a Galarian Ponyta. Speaking of Ray Luaza, shout out.
Yeah, I think I only mentioned 5. I'll mention the 6th on Thursday. Tune in to Silver Squad to find out my 6th and final. I think, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I've just
really
recently,
close.
like in the last couple days, just given up on catching because I'm like, I gotta beat Control in Death Stranding. Come on, I don't have time for this. I gotta finish this game. One thing that Box Peak sadly did make fun of, that is one of my favorite things to make fun of in the world of Pokemon, is how like characters legit have like motivations that have nothing to do with Pokemon that are crushed by losing a Pokemon battle.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're like, you will not destroy me, and then you fight them in a Pokemon battle, and they're like,
I love
what? It's like it's that important in the world that they're just like,
irks Jones,
well, what are you gonna do?
I
It's
love
like votes in Hall of Greats. Like, what are you gonna do? It's one of the greats, you know.
Jones, I truly believe that no one is more upset about Hall of Greats than you. I think GoldenEye, the response to GoldenEye and World of Warcraft have like forever altered you.
World of Warcraft will alter me for the better though, because World of Warcraft was like, okay, it's gonna be like that, is it? You know, so it's just like my expectations have been set. If World of Warcraft hadn't happened, I wouldn't have brought Plants vs Zombies. Like that would never have happened.
That's a really funny.
If World of Warcraft wasn't like kicked out for a whole year, I would have consistently brought games that I was really
There you go.
There's
your RP explanation. Yeah. To address your thing about the people who have no motivation about doing something with Pokemon, but they lose a Pokemon battle, so they're all deflated. It's kind of like his Dark Materials, watching that on HBO now.
Yeah. Well, I've read the books.
Your demons. So it's like if your demon lost, it's like, it's tied to you.
Yeah,
so it's like
okay.
your Pokemon's an extension of like your like soul and stuff. It's like, okay.
But I love like when I'll defeat somebody and they're like, well, I guess I wasn't in sync with my Pokemon. It's like, yeah, it had nothing to do with the fact that I'm double your level. I'm sure
that's one thing that like in the lore of Pokemon, do they ever get to see like your Pokemon's levels?
Or that you have one Pokemon and I have 6. That probably didn't have anything to do with it. But I'm probably thinking about it way too hard. Yeah. Ben, one of the formative memories of my life was the Adventures of Batman and Robin came out for the Super Nintendo. And I came to school, and I told my friend Jeff, co-founder of GameTrailers.com, and I said, Jeff, you have to see this Batman game. It is one of the maybe the best Batman game I ever played in my entire life. Because you get to replay all of these levels from the show, and the way it's animated, it looks really great. The music's like iconic. I can't wait to show you this game. He's like, cool. came over to my house afterward, showed him the game for like 15 minutes. He was like, "This game sucks, dude." And I'm like, "No, dude, no, this game's amazing. You don't understand." He was like, "Nah, dude." He's like, "Look at the frame rate's bad, and this is not an impressive game. This game sucks." And he didn't understand, like, he was not a huge fan of Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun because of how pleasing it is for a Batman fan. And I lost my mind. And I just, like, I got, like, red-faced and just screamed at him. And he was like, "Whoa!" And he's like, "Dude, calm down, man. Calm down." He's like, "Just messing with
I don't
me.
think
Calm
I've
down."
ever seen you get red-faced.
I know. Well, this is why. Because I was, like, in that moment that I was like, wow, I let him get a hold of me. I let him manipulate my emotions.
This
to
is
the
some
point,
Star Wars philosophy.
to the point of just absolutely losing it. And I like that day I was like, you know what? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for bringing me to the brink, because I will always keep my expectations in check. Because we've all been there where you're just like, I gotta show you this thing to a friend, and they're like, okay. Like even someone that really cares about you is just like, I can't get excited about this. I just don't understand, or I'm not into it. And you can't rely on their, passion to validate your passion.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your passion in a little like glass box that you just like. No, you can't touch this.
That's
Nothing
the
you will
thing-
say will make me like it less.
That's the thing about Easy Allies. Like, I don't think you guys have any game opinions that get to me anymore.
I
got
something.
Like people.
I'm sure I got something. In
No. Like people are like, "Aren't you mad that Kyle doesn't like Persona 5?" I'm like, no. Like, I
Right.
know Kyle. I've had. It doesn't bother me. Like, I don't think there's any like recent game opinions. Even Huber, he was like, "Yeah, I wasn't really feeling Devil May Cry 5," and I was like, that's too bad because I really like that game, but
Right.
it's okay. Like, I don't. It's okay. It's not this huge deal.
Well, I sometimes take it one step further because it's like I actually enjoy when somebody doesn't like something because then.
You don't hate FF7.
Because no, actually that's one of my love for FF7 has only grown and grown over the years.
Yeah.
Oh man, when I was cutting that FF7 episode of the Final Fantasy retrospective, I was like, and I'm putting this track here and this track here, like that soundtrack is out of control. And I'm gonna play the hell out of that remake.
And you don't hate T2.
Oh no,
You don't hate T2.
I have passionate feelings about T2.
I love T2.
because I love it so much.
Yeah.
Oh man, you don't understand.
I think Huber
James
has.
Cameron is gospel for
I
me,
think
man.
I
The
think
Abyss,
Huber has taken your
Aliens.
T2 comments out of context.
Huber doesn't even know my T2 comments, man. I made an editorial on Cup of Jones. He hasn't even watched it yet.
Oh my god. He is like convinced that you hate T2 or
Oh
something.
man.
Doesn't hold up, I think, or is the exact phrasing.
It doesn't hold up doesn't mean it's not enjoyable to watch. It doesn't mean it's not a classic. It just means
I think it holds up.
there are some things about it that you're possibly not considering. You might be watching it with rose-tinted glasses just a little bit.
T2 is bad. T2 is not bad.
It deserves to be reevaluated. Is all
Ban
I'm saying
that
about
person.
Terminator 2.
Bad.
But, like-
that opinion gets under my skin.
But like the thing is, when people debate T2 with me, they bring up like moments, and it's like, yes, of course, yeah, and they're like, in this moment, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah. Like I saw somebody on Twitter that was like, T2 is literally for me just about one shot, and that's him pulling the shotgun out of the roses, and the roses fall, and he just like he's like that's everything. That's my childhood. He's like that entire movie is that one shot, and it's like, yes, that shot's incredible. There's some really, really good moments in that movie. Linda Hamilton really doesn't do a lot wrong in that film.
No, Linda Hamilton is great.
Yeah.
She's amazing
And
in
Furlong
T1
in
as
there,
well. Linda Hamilton, like, is incredible as Sarah Connor in T1.
And Terminator 2 for the Super Nintendo. Excellent. I remember being terrified in the hospital level, like running away from the T-1000. Edge of my seat. Are we going for full playthrough right now?
I can go forever. Brandon, we're talking about
We're
T2 and I'm
one minute
playing
over.
Kirby. I can keep going.
Do I like The Abyss? I love The Abyss.
I've never seen The Abyss.
Oh.
There's a couple of movies that I want to
It
see
is.
that are classics that I haven't seen.
Abyss is a film.
Abyss,
really
Deliverance
need to
I haven't
watch
seen.
The director's version.
Yeah.
Their special edition. Yeah. With, like all the stuff in it. Definitely loses some context you don't
I
want.
feel
Wacky
like
ending.
I feel like you're Luke on Hoth right now.
Oh, what?
Just go
See
to
the
the
abyss.
You must go to the watch the abyss.
Ego bus system. I named my giant electric spider Ben.
Nice. Nice.
Pokemon.
I actually
Oh.
think that guy's pretty darn cute.
It is pretty cool. And cute.
All
But
right.
the ending is a little weird.
Of
It
what?
comes at the abyss. It's
Oh,
a little,
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were saying if Pokemon.
the
and it
very,
is
very,
weird.
very end.
You
gotta be prepared for it.
Watch
But
the
man,
special edition
The
version.
Abyss has tension like nobody's business, man. The Abyss is nail biting. That movie. Oh, edge of your seat. Oh,
First scary game you remember playing? I don't know what my
Clock
first
Tower.
one was. You know what I thought was
Clock Tower
fucking
on the
terrifying
PlayStation.
back in the day? AVP 2. Did you ever play Alien vs Predator 2?
yeah.
Playing as the Marines?
Oh, yeah.
That shit terrified me.
AVP on the Jaguar, man.
I haven't played. I've
The first
never
time
played
a
a
face
Jaguar.
hugger jumped on the screen, like, oh, forget about it. No, it's all about Clock Tower. Because we're like hid in a box one time, but you could like see me kind of poking out of the box, kind of indicating like, is this not the best hiding place? And like Scissor Man like came up and was like, oh, I guess nobody's there. Good. And like spun around and like I was having a sleepover and we all just like screamed like little girls. It was fun.
I want to, Brandon.
Clock Tower does not hold the frame rate. Clock Towers
I don't know if you heard this yesterday when you checked out.
and it's point and click.
Uh,
That D-pad point and click.
the Jaguar. Does your Jaguar still work? We gotta get a working Jaguar. Brandon, we gotta go camping. We're gonna go on a camping trip. And we're gonna talk about.
Doth my ears deceive me? The camping came
No,
up
we're
during
gonna,
the.
we're gonna do a camping trip. We gotta do
Woo-hoo!
that. I'm way down.
One by one.
Get all of them. And
Oh,
Huber's
yeah.
down. I just know. Somewhere.
You can almost convince Huber of anything if you play your cards right.
Yeah.
Bossman is really, and in a way Bloodworth as well, but Bossman's really the tough
Yeah,
one.
Bossman you can't convince.
You gotta,
Not as easily.
You gotta like fool Bossman.
I will say Huber's the best at convincing Bossman, for sure.
Yeah?
Huber's the best at convincing all of us.
I wouldn't call it convincing, it's more like trapping.
I think there are times where Huber melts Bossman's heart.
Bossman will bring an RV. I mean, great. Blood just said he's in.
Blood's in? Blood's taking us to the woods? I would love for Blood to be in. Blood, you and I will cook food for
You
the other
understand, dude?
allies.
When I go camping with Amanda, like after we're all set up, I will just sit there at camp and I'll think about the allies. Like I'll literally have that moment and I'll just visualize everybody there.
Yeah.
And I'll just feel like I'm like making oatmeal in the morning, and I'm like, "You want some oatmeal, Kyle?" Kyle's just like, "When are we leaving? Can we please just leave?" And I'm like, "Huh? Do you want some cinnamon or some brown sugar?" He's like, "I wanna be in a house right now. I want to have a roof over my head. That's why I want Jones." And like I'll just soak up his frustration.
Yes.
Kyle's,
We go to the lake.
Kyle's tears.
What else would we do?
Oh my God, sleepaway camp! We totally have to raid like Huber's like tent at like 3 in the morning
Oh, yes.
with the Jason mask,
Yes,
just
yes,
like go, like Blair Witch Project. Just,
What would
shake the
happen
tent.
though is you would do this elaborate plan to raid Huber's tent with a Jason mask, and then we would get out and we would see Huber in a Jason mask because he planned the same
He'd
thing.
be sitting there cross-legged the whole time, just
Yeah.
holding it, just waiting.
Yeah, he'd be in a Michael Myers mask. That's what he'd be in. Jones, do we keep going or do we stop?
No, we're done.
I think that was a
podcast
good
to plan for.
crunch.
Okay.
That was a good crunch.
Wait, we're like
The tease for camping, summer
getting
2020.
We can just play through all the Kirby.
CLS camping trip.
Is it really that short?
Yeah.
Wait, it's just this one like breaking open the. I don't even understand why you're breaking open parts of the map. Like what was
It's just a level select.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like, there's RP story
So,
behind it.
Metroid Prime came out for the Wii, but you can play it on the Wii U. Or it came out on
'cause
Wii U.
it's a
it's a Wii.
There's a physical
yeah.
version for the Wii. There's a and then there's the digital version for Wii U.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's the GameCube version.
Camp stream, please.
Yes. That might be a little difficult.
Well, no. It won't be a stream. We'll
We
shoot
can't
it.
even get a stream going in a studio. I'd be
Yeah,
worried
yeah,
about
yeah.
doing it at a camp.
That'll definitely be a shoot.
That'll be the
Post
joke.
later.
Like the camping one has the best internet, the best setup, and everything like that. It's like, oh, Outdoors was very kind to us.
All right.
Very nice.
Oh man, I can't stop thinking about that now.
Yeah.
Because it's getting toward the end of the year, so I'm starting planning for 2020. Because we got our meeting in January, so I'm starting to.
We got
Starting
the
to
anniversary in a few months, dude.
Yeah, we got the anniversary. Oh, if you missed the anniversary, March 22nd,
Oh yeah.
2020, mark your calendar, Sunday, Anaheim Hilton, Pacific A, on the second floor. Right upstairs. We will not have food or beverage, but we're right upstairs. Oh, we'll have water, but like we're right upstairs from the bar, so You can go downstairs and get a drink if you need
You
one.
say water. You
But,
mean like the venue, like this, the hotel is water.
And we'll have, the doors will open like sometime between 3 and 4 p.m. And we will either shoot it or stream it. We're not sure. We're worrying about. It's most like a budget question. We're figuring out the logistics. Our budget's a little tight because we're changing our podcast sponsorships, and so we're like in flux right now. So not 100% sure how much money's gonna be rolling in come February, March, but.
We have
what?
a microwave.
We have a microwave.
I'd say.
Got a microwave today.
I know you probably will eventually at some point talk about any other additional plans of things going on around it. But because it's going to be in Anaheim.
Oh, dude, that's Saturday. It's on.
But beyond that.
Yeah, we are doing.
I also need to organize a meetup at Raising Cane's.
Okay.
Since there'll be one.
Is
right
there one
there.
in Anaheim?
Yes, there.
Oh.
Yes. And Raising Cane's.
I mean, the doors don't open between 3 and 4, so you can.
And they're open late. They open at like 2 a.m. or something. So. We just take over Raising
But yeah,
Cane's.
that's Saturday before for sure. Again, we'll have more details, and we'll have more details specifically on this event because it will not be a concert. It'll be very different from the events that we've done in the past. But yeah, we're going to Disneyland that Saturday. But I'll have more details about. So I'm gonna try to get some freebies. Try to get some extra bonus stuff at that Disneyland there. And have specific meetups.
Yeah, bring your own sauce as a joke.
Yeah, bring your own.
But not as a joke.
BYOS. Thanks for voting, everybody. Thank you for being patrons. Thanks for being on the stream team. This is we will be back. Is there another stream team in December? Somebody I saw chat saying there will not.
There will not be one. So
This is it?
It actually the next one will
What
be
a tier! It's a good tier.
It'll be in a month actually.
Nice.
So there won't be another one in 2 weeks. But when we come back, we have the next one scheduled and good to go.
Cool.
Just so you all know, just because it hasn't been on the schedule, I'm going to be streaming Star Wars games on Thursday at 2 p.m. I don't know how long we'll go, but we'll be streaming Star Wars at 2 p.m. on Thursday. It'll be a solo stream. I haven't done a solo stream in a long time.
I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 over the holidays if I can, but I got a lot of Goaties to play. Maybe I'll stream a Goatie. Or a Goatie contender. Speaking of Punch-Out. Man, that was fun.
Yeah. What would you pick from all the contenders?
I don't know. It's tough because a lot of those I'm like near the end. Maybe like something like Outer Wilds because I just started Outer Wilds for like 20 minutes.
That'd be
So
good,
like it'd be fun for like chat to be like, "Hey chat, where am I going?" It's like go to the right, go to that planet. Like okay. But how good's the Super Nintendo, man?
The Super Nintendo
And the NES. There's what a library.
I feel like the Super Nintendo is one of those systems where I'm like, it's up for contention between these systems as the best systems, and then I play the Super Nintendo. It's like, no, it's this.
I'd love to play Fire Emblem. Just there's only so much time in the day. Only so
Yeah.
much time.
But okay.
Bye everybody. Play Fire Emblem. Play Fire Emblem.